Hello everyone, this is May 21st of 2020 and this is Daniel. This is my futures journal, trading journal. You know what it is, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. On the day chart, there's no supply or demand that we can find with a little bit of information that we're given. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Now, far as supply and demand here, bunch it up. We went through that supply already from yesterday. During yesterday's trading hours, we went through the supply that we had. There's nothing really after that. The only demand that we really see that's meaningful is down here. That demand was used overnight. Had a lot of power to it. There was nothing to see before that, so you can't be mad that we missed that initial drive because there was no demand before that. Even if we considered this demand and never reached down there, so we're good. But we're going to keep that on there in case we come back to it. The 30-minute, we're not going to draw anything. We're trying to get away from that, but it should be an uptrend. That might be the same exact price actually, but it should be an uptrend, if not sideways. But we're not gonna worry about that. Reading off the profile, 5-minute. We got the 30-minute overlay on the time, and it's 8:05, so we still have 25 minutes before market open. But we go to the 1-minute chart. The market open, so we can plot the opening range. We still need to find a indicator that does that, so we don't have to do it. Then we go over here to the profile. We're gonna go ahead and make this large. So yesterday we were kind of heated about missing this whole move because we missed it by 25 cents, one tick, and we had waited 2 hours 30 minutes for that trade. And I believe my target was up here, so from right here to right here, and my secondary target would have been right here. I probably wouldn't have taken this trade, but I was eyeing this POC just because it looked like it had so much strength. That would have been really nice to hit, and it went to it exactly, almost, with one tick over. This is a poor high, so we're notating that that's a poor high. Settlements right here. Settlements at, we'll get you an exact number, 41.54.25. So since it's down here, we are about 90% long in overnight inventory. So since we're 90% long, we are opening outside the range of previous days of real trading hour, which is right here in this little small red box that you can barely see. You see the little red line. So we're opening outside of this. How do we know? Because this line indicates price. And also opening outside of overnight value because it's above this. So what does that mean? We open outside both, we look to the upside. But we also have to take into account how small you also have to take into account how small overnight inventory is. It's not very large, so we're looking for a pullback as well. some place to get in, so we can drive the price higher. The only thing I see is this base right here, which is right outside of value. So if we can go long there, that'd be great. Because remember, it tries to drive towards settlement. I'm thinking it's going to drive towards settlement, get in value, and then pop back up. Also, there's no anomalies. There's no major anomalies on overnight. This could need repair, like repair there, repair there, repair there. So if we break past this and I'm wrong, start changing bias automatically, because this ultimately is settlement. We're supposed to be going towards this. And if I can get into the opening range and we continue to go down to settlement, target's down here. Why? Because that repairs the profile for the most part. And then also this is daytime frame reference, this halfway mark of the previous day. Remember, this is a poor high, so you're just going to want to break this. And we're going to want to enter here. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at hitting this, buying from here, buying from this price, which is, we're going to call that, we're going to call it 64.75. We're going to get in a little bit early. 64.75. And to break 69.50. And most likely these overnight highs, because overnight highs love to be broken. So at least above that. If we blow through this, then we're looking to get into the opening range, or watch to see if it one time frames downwards and get in on halfway marks. Either the full halfway mark of the whole profile when it occurs, or a period, whichever one comes first, which would be A period, B period, or whatever, downwards. And then if we're going downwards, we're not taking profit here, we're taking profit here. We gotta start looking at bigger moves. Why here? It's because, like I said, it repairs most of the profile. Besides this, it's also the complete value, because once we're trading inside this and we're going down, we're inside previous day's value, which it likes to eat up the entire value. And it's right before a weak hands indicator, like weak hands look at, I don't know the word for it, but weak hands look at things like this from previous days, halfway markers and stuff like that. So we're gonna right before it fills up the profile. That's what we'll do. So we know the plan. Now we have just about 15 minutes before market opens. So we're gonna relax and start the video 2 minutes prior before market opens for part 2. Okay. So no matter what, I would have never gotten this trade because I wasn't planning on going to the downside, even though right now I'm looking at selling. I'm watching this node right here. So yeah, even though I was thinking about selling, I was never looking at um, selling before. That's a new thing. Water. Oh,
Order filled.
okay. I'm gonna get stopped out. My fault in going against the trend. So let's look at the next. Let's look at the next gift.
Stop filled.
75.50. $71.25. So that's the opening range. $24.50. About right there. Yeah, even if I was to continue with my long bias, um, I would have tried to get in right here. Price never got right there. It just went up. So I should have known. Just hitting this wick. It's doing the wick test. It's definitely building up volume. That one tick above my designated entry, just because that seems to be the thing. Okay, it's going back up, it seems. No, it's still coming back down. So, I wanted to see this push down into the opening range so it can kick back out. Not the reason why I have it inside the opening range is just because of that wick right there. It's in a 30-minute. Same thing, wick right there. So even when the next 30-minute candle comes about, I still have that as a potential entry. Once again, I just want to notate that was my fault for losing that $100 because if I listen to my rules outside of value for previous day and outside of value for overnight, we go the opposite direction. If we were inside for overnight but outside for previous day, then that indicates that we're going towards settlement. So I should have took that, especially when it just opened up and went higher. Should have just been looking at a way to do a long. It looks like it's trying to come back and touch that wick. It's trying. I don't know if it will be because we got POC right here. We got half mark. Let's see what it does when it hits that half mark. And we got this node sticking out. It's noticeable. See if we can get past that. Volume's building up. Not that much. We got more negative than anything.
Order filled.
Failed order. That was the wick test. Let's see what happens. I can clearly see that they want price to go down for some reason. It's fighting going up higher. There we go. It is fighting it. There we go. Come on. It is fighting it, man. Tooth and nail. Well, we know other buyers are at least looking at that area. That's not a good sign. But we're going to stay in it. If we get this wrong, then the next trade will be ND period. Don't like how VWAP's looking. The 5 minute is still looking pretty good. It's still pointing somewhat upwards. It's starting to curve though. While that's going, instead of paying attention to that, we're already in the trade. Let's go ahead and look at any other reference points to see if we can make our target higher. My platform is going crazy. Current bar. The problem is this is a high. It seems. Let's look at this. This is a high we're trying to break through. Make it pink, hot pink, so we know what it is. Let's see, any other thing we can try. I don't think we're gonna reach that POC, but it does look important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. It's only 7. It's not that important, and we're not that close, so I don't think it's gonna hit this. It's too far off. Now, if we go here and realize this, it's hitting a ceiling. So if it can't break this and we do get stopped out, we're definitely going towards the downside. There we go. So I'm leaving it because we got about 6 minutes left on the clock and we're above the halfway mark. So I'm gonna leave my long. Note that they got three digit numbers, or two digits and one 2 digit. So normally I would get out, I would panic. I'm trying to really watch the volume and see what happens. We're really close to this B period though, so I don't want to X out and we shoot up. The most, where is 562? People are buying up here. Let's see what the Delta is doing. Going into positive. People are buying. People are buying. Almost making new highs.
Order filled.
Filled my order. Good job, good job, good job. That week test really helped. So we're gonna see if we can get back in on another pullback. Ideally, pullback would be 81.74. Get a little bit inside of that. If we can see some other indications right around here, that'd be great. It looks like it's still going to go up more because we have a bunch of delta that just came in and still got volume coming in on the upside. Yeah, so we're going to go higher. We got 60 seconds until B period. Seeing some nodes pop up there. We basically got out at the high as of right now. 30 seconds until B period. Volume coming in. Delta is coming in. So we're going to go higher. Probably to 85. There we go. 85, we're coming down. So we got a halfway mark right there. We split profile. So it's about the same. Undo split. Buy again. I believe that's a poor high. Undo split. It's poor high. So yeah, as of right now, we buy again. And I feel confident because it's right around this area where we should have resistance from that. That resistance was now support. It should be now support on this entry. We have the entry node. We got the base of it, and then we kind of die off. Now, no, we're not really going to use that, but we have a period, and then we got the a period halfway mark, and then if you undo split, we got halfway mark. So that's what we're basing our trade off of on this pullback. The profile. We're basing off of that, and we want to go to new highs once again. So we're looking at 86. The reason why we're taking these small trades simply because we have no guidance. We don't know where we could clear all that and repair all that. Who knows? We still haven't repaired that yet. But that POC is not super important. You gotta take chances, so this is pure on just what normally occurs. This is purely a trade of what normally occurs in the market. As far as volume goes and nodes, I don't see anything that's oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, it's bringing value with it. I don't like that. Value is not unchanged. Do split. Five minutes. We're gonna stay true. The only thing I don't like, there's two things I don't like about this trade. If you look at the 5 minutes, all right. So, well, these are the things I like. Look at the 5 minute. The VWAP is pointing upwards. On the 30-minute, VWAP is pointed upwards. Also, both the whole moving averages aren't looking to turn around. So those are the things I like. Also, I like that halfway mark for the entire profile is right here. And if you split it, you got the A period halfway mark right here. So those are the things I like. And we're also in an uptrend. The things I don't like are values moving with price. As price comes down, values moving. I mean, that tends to happen. But in a strong uptrend, a value will not move. It will be unchanged. And also, there's no indication on either the current time frame volume nodes where I can put, you know, a target. Like I would like to see it flat, more flat running off like that. That's what I would like to see. And then here as well, there's nothing to indicate that it's running off. There's no shoulder. That's what I mean. We're not a shoulder here. We're not a shoulder here. And one more thing I do like, or two more things, is this was previously resistance. Now it should be support. And also we have a poor high. So that's what I'm banking my guns on. So if we can just pull back and get my entry and go up to the upside, I'll be grateful. Let's see how that goes. I do see volume building. Looks like it's building negative though. But we're gonna stay in this fight. I'm about 75 cents away. Actually, at one point we were 50 cents away. Here we go, here we go, here we go. About 50 cents away. 25 cents. I'm not going to chase it, even though yesterday I felt like I should have chased it. There we
Order
go.
filled.
Filled. It's coming down with quickness. Bringing value.
Stop filled.
Got stopped out. It's okay. So I said once I get stopped out, we'll be looking for a change. So we're looking for a change. The initial balance is not that long, although we're only 9 minutes 30 seconds into B period, so we can keep going either way. Hello.